Hyundai, one of the foremost dependable and innovative car brands in the world. You experience the comfort of the seat, the smoothness of the ride, and the protection of the features. You are the face of an international community of Hyundai drivers who share your appreciation for this practical and versatile vehicle. But do you know the humble and motivating history of this car? A history that includes a destitute Korean boy who didn't finish school, but had a dream. A history that includes his passion for entrepreneurship and his vision for quality. A history that Hyundai has attempted to share, celebrate, and honor. This can be the story of how Hyundai went from being a boy's dream to a car giant, and how it changed the world with its innovation. A story that will stun you, shock you, and motivate you. This is the story of how a destitute Korean boy made Hyundai. The thought of a car that employs an inner combustion engine to move on wheels was not modern. It had been around since the late 19th century as a way to move forward transportation and versatility. But it was Hyundai who made it its mission to create a car for the people as part of its vision of a better and more prosperous society. Hyundai's originator, Chung Ju-young, was born in 1915 in a poor farming village in North Korea. He had a difficult life, working on the areas and battling to outlive. He detested school and favored working with his hands. He had an interest in and an ability for mechanics, and he imagined getting to be a business person. He left his home at the age of 18 and traveled to Seoul, where he worked as a development laborer, a rice conveyance boy, and a car repairman. He confronted numerous hardships and challenges, such as destitution, war, and separation. He also failed in several business ventures, such as a rice mill, a trucking company, and a construction company. But he never gave up. He learned from his mistakes, and he continued in his interest of brilliance. He at long last succeeded in building up Hyundai Designing and Development in 1947, which got to be one of the biggest and most regarded development companies in Korea. He moreover broadened his trade into other areas, such as shipbuilding, steel, and hardware. But his extreme dream was to make a car company. He accepted that Korea required its possessed car industry to compete with the worldwide monsters and to boost national pride and the economy. He too accepted that he might make a car that was superior, cheaper, and more solid than any other car within the showcase. He established Hyundai Engine Company in 1967 and hired a team of talented engineers and designers who shared his vision and passion. He too collaborated with outside companies, such as Portage and Mitsubishi, to memorize their mastery and innovation. He confronted numerous deterrents and challenges, such as the need for reserves, competition, and regulations. He also had to deal with the skepticism and criticism of the public, who doubted his ability and his quality. But he proved them wrong. He launched his first car, the Hyundai Horse, in 1975. The Hyundai Pony was a sensation. It had a 4-cylinder, 1.2-liter engine that delivered 55 horsepower and a top speed of 145 km/h. It moreover had a basic and rich plan, with open insides and a smooth outside. It was a car that combined functionality and efficiency, and it became a symbol of innovation and pride. The Hyundai Pony also opened the door for Hyundai's global expansion because it was traded to different nations, such as Canada, Britain, and France. It also created a huge demand for Hyundai's other models, such as the Excel, the Sonata, and the Elantra, which expanded and diversified the Hyundai brand. But Hyundai's victory did not come without a cost. He had to confront unused challenges and contentions, such as labor debate, social issues, and natural impacts. He too had to bargain with the changing tastes and inclinations of the shoppers, who needed more assortment and customization in their cars. Hyundai had to adjust and improve once more and grasp unused innovations and patterns, such as hybrid and electric vehicles. Nowadays, Hyundai is one of the biggest and most respected car producers in the world, with a faithful and assorted fan base. It has honored its history, but it has not been smug. It has learned from its botches and endeavors to be a capable and moral company that values its customers, employees, and the environment. Hyundai's story could be a story of diligence, advancement, and change. It could be a story of how a car can alter the world, for superior or for worse. It could be a story of how a car can reflect the dreams and the substances of humankind. It may be a story that can motivate you to take after your enthusiasm, overcome your impediments, and drive your victory.
Drivers with different occupations and lifestyles, from taxis and pickups, to wagons and a three-door model.